I like to wait for the first person to say something before we officially start, just to make sure we're not playing to a dead crowd.
Yeah.
So,
Might as well do it anyway. They're gonna keep coming back anyway.
oh, there we go. All right, it was fast this time. Hello, everyone. I finally made a playlist too. If you want to look in the description.
You did.
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
I don't have to carry your ass anymore.
I'm making fan fiction.
Yeah, I forgot to link that. That was the one thing I forgot that I should have remembered. Because you put up the first.
Salutations, my fair audience. Welcome to Pokemon D&D.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dark Heroes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the official manga title.
The official manga title.
Anyway, we're down a member today. Rain, Ed, will not be joining us. He's going to be away for the next 2 sessions, I believe. So the way this is going to work is when you get into combat or something, he's fighting, but he's not going to help you or hinder you. Like, he's not going to get knocked out. If you're asking what he's doing, he'll be fighting along with you guys. But basically, he can't help you. You get it, kind of?
So he's not going to be making any attack rolls or anything?
No.
I'll just say, hey, use your cloak of swish. Is he gonna do it?
He's not going to use his swish.
No. No,
He's
he's...
just gonna be a regular computer AI that just throws his weight at everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joy.
It's his turn to be the T-pose
Yeah.
character that floats behind the party.
Can he at least make the intimidation?
Character we're getting.
Can he at least make intimidation checks if he's T-posing to assert his dominance?
No.
You know, it's amazing I stuck around this long with you guys.
Anyway, on the last episode, our Dark Heroes entered the shrine to take part in a series of trials in which to do multiple things. A, Sora to leave Lucretia, because that's what shaman have to do here. B, to get a flower. I'm not going to say the name of it, just in case they forgot.
I have it written down. It's
yeah.
an astral orchid.
Yeah,
I'm
that.
aware.
You cannot fool me. I take notes this time. Ha ha ha.
I took,
And
I took a singular note.
C, to go grab an orb that is apparently here. And they went through a lot of the trials without a hitch. They had a few hiccups in the one where they had to answer a few questions. But
I
they
literally would have gotten every question aside from my own.
Hey!
but
Stop with the barkies!
they eventually ended up meeting Clefable, who had a very cruel nature, who also seemed to be associated with the 2 Meowstics they met in the Gracidia jungle, and he proceeded to tell them some information, as well as gut punch Henry, who crumpled down to the floor for disrespecting him. And
I almost died the 3rd time that day.
This
They-
is why we don't disrespect the enemy.
they are now in a kind of like stone foyer room after the last Stump the Stump test, with a sign above a door that says "Remember Me," and that's where you all are. You're just picking up Henry after being knocked over.
Why does this keep happening to me?
This is why you don't anger the wrong people. They'll not hesitate to kick your freaking ass.
It's only a matter of time before we take them out.
Don't get too excited, Rafa. We still got a long way to figure out this mystery.
Don't get too cocky, that's my job.
By the
Seriously.
way, last session we talked about Rafa knowing anything about magnet gates. Are we
Uh,
going to
yeah.
about that now?
Yeah, give me a what would this maybe be? Either history, I guess, maybe?
I think history or arcana.
Yeah, history or arcana, whatever one you want to use there.
Do me and Lucius have to babysit you two?
Yeah, history. Let's go.
And I don't think Lucius can even roll for it because he probably doesn't know anything about it.
No, not what I meant.
So you don't know much about what they were doing with those cards. You maybe recall a little bit, but it's kind of just like witchcraft to you, I guess.
I've heard about it, but I don't know anything.
Okay, while they're discussing that, I'm gonna take that bell we were given and I'm gonna give it to Mimikyu and tell him, keep this safe for us, okay?
Yeah, he nods and pulls it inside himself. But as you do that, Sora kind of pipes up saying, Wait. Okay, I've got a few questions here. Who was that?
I'd like to discuss this when we're outside of the trial, but I can understand your resignation. We don't know them personally, but they're basically holding someone I was supposed to protect ransom.
Why?
We don't know why. It's curious, though.
They think that we are somehow able to give them away to some place called Niflheim, where they apparently want to turn the entire world into something similar to a mystery dungeon.
It was the Firecat's fault.
He looks at you, Rafa.
Undoubtedly the Firecat's fault.
They
Okay.
were already threatening us before I decided to step forward and show them that I wouldn't take this.
Oh,
And so
yes.
you decided
yes,
to bite
you
back
escalated the
first.
situation.
And you didn't just now?
Can we calm down? The past is the past. We're not going to be able to change it.
And
Lucius is right. We need to
just
be able to
one
figure out
more
how to get through.
other little question. What is this about a human doing something involving turning them to, how did he phrase it? Chrome finish?
While we were on another ship, there was this strange creature in armor that suddenly just appeared within the ship and
And when he had a weapon, and when he fired at us, it turned anyone who came into contact with the laser into metal.
It's like he was some sort of sock from the future.
And he also said, me being with you puts you at danger?
I'm not aware of that part. Apparently whoever he is, he's after mythical Pokemon, but I'm not quite sure on that or what makes them think that.
You're one of the keys to the puzzle. One of the keys to Niflheim. You are one of them. Hey, don't you think?
Oh, that guy's the other half?
It's possible.
Why would that guy be the other half of the key?
No, that's not what I meant. Nocturne. Nocturne's the other key.
Who's Nocturne?
The Pokemon that the Clefairy's friend kidnapped from us.
Well,
Think about it. And
Well-
since, I mean, the person that you wanted to help you keep her safe. She said that they were a very important person and you need to take the Expedition Society. Could not absolutely lose her. It just makes way too much sense.
oh, there you go again, calling her an item.
Look, I know it sounds weird, but please, I don't mean it in the way you think you are saying it.
I
Okay.
understand, Cat. I understand. I'm just playing with you.
You guys then kind of notice something when you're talking amongst each other. Rain isn't there.
Oh joy.
Where is the
I'm
penguin?
gonna look at the book, see if it's glowing.
You are?
Yeah, he's not there. You do know he was there during your interaction with that Clefable.
Jeebus, he didn't just run off on its own again, did he?
Ugh.
I
You-
don't see
Maybe
any
there's a pie eating
berries.
contest in that next door.
I'll look to see if he left anything behind.
Actually, funny you should mention that. You do see that orb he was holding laying on the ground. He was kind of like holding it forward this kind of whole time. That
Rafa pounces on it.
it seems to be glowing when it goes near you, Rafa.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out the book. See if they're interacting or not.
They're not. Henry, make a perception check.
Perception. Well, yes. Okay, so D20 loss. I forget if it's 2 or 3. 3. There we go.
Ooh, nailed it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. It took me a while to load that because I had like another window open. Anyway, okay, with your very keen perception here, you notice your handkerchiefs that were all tied together. It's kind of hanging out of your bag, and one is missing off the end.
What? One of the handkerchiefs is. Who? Who got.
And
I don't understand.
if you were,
Who sabotaged my handkerchief rope?
Rain was behind you, so it would make sense he did it, but he is nowhere in sight. And just to paint a better picture here, this room has no exit from where you left. You kind of walked in here through mystery dungeon logic, and there's only a door forward. So the only way Rain could have left is if he had gone forward, maybe found a secret passage in here, or some other means.
You don't think they took Rain, did you?
Or Rain maybe followed them, but I didn't. Then again, I
Yeah,
didn't notice anything.
and he never
Maybe.
he never walked in front of you either, because you kind of have that vantage point to see in front of you. So you never saw him go in the door unless he was being sneaky.
Jeebus,
Maybe.
he's gone.
Yes. That or another pie eating contest. We could go into the door forward to see if that's the case.
Well, there's no way but forward.
Yes.
Crap. Unless there's a secret passageway here, but I doubt we're going to be able to find anything. And I don't think, no, there shouldn't be anything either. We were told it's a straightforward path.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Let's go.
Forward you go.
Suppose the orb is showing anything other than just glowing.
Are you? You're actually holding it right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somehow.
So
Somehow she's holding us.
you get this feeling, Rafa, that you have to give this back to Rain. You can't really explain. It's not like explicitly telling you to do that, but you just have this feeling in your gut that you have to do this.
This thing is creepy.
Maybe it'll lead us to wherever Rain disappeared off to, I guess. Rafa, walk around with it and see if it changes anything.
Alright.
All right.
Facing the room.
It seems to want you to go forward with its kind of like pulsating, dowsing effect.
Huh. I guess forward it is then. I don't like the fact that we don't know where he is, but we don't have much other choice.
Rendezvous, people, rendezvous.
I guess I'll hold on to it for now.
Okay, you're going forward, everyone?
Yep.
All right.
Touchy button.
Through the door you go. Just give me a second here. Okay. So you go through this door, black washes over you, and everything comes into focus. And it looks like you're in another kind of identical foyer sort of place, but you see six doorways instead of like the one that says "Remember Me." Each of them kind of has a stone sort of portrait of your species of Pokemon, Mimikyu and Sora included.
A stone Elekid on that one statue, on that one door. That one door. It's weird.
Hold on.
All of
1,
the
2,
species-
3, 4, 5, 6. They're missing
What?
one.
Was it planned? Was Rain leaving planned?
Or did the dungeon somehow figure out that Rain's not a part of our party?
This just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Mystery dungeons are a very strange phenomenon.
Has anyone else noticed that we've only ran into major problems when we're in a mystery dungeon?
We figured that out a long time ago.
Right,
Yes.
but I mean the Meowstic and the Clefairy. They only came in through a mystery dungeon, and both of them teleported away in a mystery dungeon. They've never confronted us outside of a dungeon.
True. It is very weird. Actually,
They
I'm not sure if they can actually... I don't think it's out of the question that they actually know where we're going.
The bell also only works in a mystery dungeon.
Perhaps they either prefer to travel through mystery dungeons or don't care to leave the real world. I don't know.
Anyway,
It's not a question we really have enough information to ask right now, but it's a thought at the very least. In any
Anyway,
case, what are we
let's
going to
take
do
a look.
about this room?
we're gonna take a look at the passageways, of course. If I had to guess, they're supposed to be for one of each of us.
Yes. Indeed.
Said remember me. And we know that it's supposed to be a linear path.
But remember what?
That's a good question.
Surely it wasn't...
Rafa, which door is reacting strongest to the orb?
If you're doing this, it's not particularly reacting stronger or weaker to any of the doors. It just seems to want to go forward, though.
Honestly.
Well, I guess we should go. Henry just straightens his hat and walks forward to the Elekid door.
All right.
You sure you want to go through that door first?
You don't hear Lucius as he says that because his voice is drowned out for some reason once you go through that door. But once you're in this room, you see a kind of a stand for a statue of sorts, and there is a plaque on it.
Some sort of plaque. Do I have to roll to read it?
No, you just have to get close to it.
All right, I will walk forward.
Okay. So you're in front of this thing, and no help here, by the way. Don't say
I'll try not to.
don't say anything, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. So you see this plaque, and it says, "So there's no hard feelings, right? You know, a ghost Pokemon's got to do what a ghost Pokemon's got to do."
Something regarding a ghost Pokemon.
I sure do hope he always back.
You also notice there is a door on the other side too. I should point out.
Well, I shall go. Right. I'm just pondering. A ghost Pokemon's got to do what a ghost Pokemon has got to do. I don't understand this. Well, I can. Well, I can look around and see. Oh no, this room is empty. Might as well just go out the door.
You're just gonna leave?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent.
Wait, no.
Okay.
I'll stand on the statue stand.
You are.
Okay. Nothing really happens.
Everyone's a critic. I'm getting out of here.
All right, so it leads you to another foyer with. Actually, it doesn't have. Yeah, it's just an empty foyer. You could see the exits to the other rooms too.
Oh. Well, I hope the others. I hope the others actually go through with this. This would be awkward, just
He doesn't
sitting
seem to be
here
going
forever.
this path. He doesn't seem to be coming out of there. Maybe it's a one-way ticket. Well, in that case, I'm gonna take my own passageway. See you on the other side, guys.
We could just all try to go through one door.
Before you say that, I'm already
Yeah.
at my statue room.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
already halfway there.
You're just gonna walk up to the plaque, Rodney? You see the same thing.
I'll
Except.
walk up to the plaque.
All right. On the plaque in your room, it says. That's what they say, assuming we don't get lost at sea or something, and nobody ever finds us, and we starve to death. You know, that could happen.
Wait, Londo.
Okay,
Is he back in my lap?
as soon as you just think of that Sneasel you met on the Bruiser, the statue kind of forms into a statue of him.
Well, I'll be darned.
Oh, I know now. No.
Well, that is most
I feel bad now.
I'll be heading out through my
Yeah.
door then.
Okay.
I feel bad that it's got to be the Mars Shadow. Oh.
What you meet up with Henry, Rodney?
That is a very, very weird room.
I guess. I just saw an empty statue stand and a plaque.
And I'll get this out of the way. Who wants to be Mimikyu in the chat? All right, continue, everyone.
Yes.
It was guess the quote.
It was just a quote. It said, so no hard feelings, right? A ghost Pokemon's gotta do what a ghost Pokemon's gotta do.
What are the rest of you doing?
I
I'm
guess.
gonna go with Lucius through his door.
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm gonna go through my door.
You're going with him, Rafa?
I'm trying to.
Okay. Well, as soon as you and Lucius go through the door, you are repelled backwards.
I knew it.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk over to my own door. Because I already tried talking to Henry out. No one listened.
Okay, so your two tag-alongs probably get the idea and go through their doors too. But we'll do yours, and it looks like Magician is gonna be Mimikyu. Okay, well, we'll do Lucius first. So Lucius, you go up to yours. And it says, did you have to hit me so hard?
I know.
Oh, I remember that. That was way back on the distraction. Oh man, that was a long time ago. A long time ago. Whew. It was,
Yes.
that marsh shadow. What was his name again?
You don't need to know his name. You just have to know who he was. And it was a
Oh.
Marshadow, so it starts. It turns into a statue of Marshadow.
Okay, so it's not the Marshadow that was attributed to the quote on my plaque. Oh God, why? Which was?
I think so long as the majority of us get it, we'll be fine.
Well, and anyways, I'll be going through, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Rafa. Yours says. What the hell is that thing?
I'm like, wasn't that Rodney that said that when like the statue thing came to life?
I assume nothing happens.
If Crow didn't say anything, then well,
Like, if it's not, so let's see. It could have been Nyx or Erebus, but I highly doubt it.
I have an idea, but I can't.
Wait,
say anything.
is that the Mighty Anna that I bouldered?
It wasn't a Mighty Anna you bouldered.
The Houndoom?
Wasn't that either.
I can't remember.
Should I tell her what you bouldered?
That guy that I smushed.
It was forced grading a Scrafty.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that's not it.
No.
Oh,
To
this
be
is
fair, what the hell is
Anyone could have said that.
To be fair, I could have said that, yes. But I didn't. It has to be one of the NPCs you've met.
I don't remember meeting any NPCs who says a ghost Pokemon's got to do with what a ghost Pokemon has got to do.
Let's switch over to Mimikyu. Yours says, and this is telepathic too. He can answer it telepathically, so his little handicap isn't gonna come into play here. It says, "But I owe the captain a lot. Everyone aboard the ship owes a lot to the captain."
Oh, please tell me we have a
I
long
know
time
what
viewer
this
there.
is, but I'm not going to say anything. I know what it is, but I'm not going to say a thing.
Rafa, are you still going, or?
I'm still thinking.
Okay.
It's so generic.
I'll give you a hint. It's a character you've met, you've been here with, been around for, but you also have only 30 seconds left.
Let's see. I don't think it wasn't Sora. Was it a scientist guy? No.
Considering that there were ghost Pokemon on the distraction.
Was it Rain? No.
Your statue thing crumbles. And
Perfect.
magician, that is right.
Yes, it was Otto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it turns into a Munchlax. Just a second here.
I still can't think of like the plaque. I was thinking like the distraction, but it's gotta be the distraction. I just don't know who on the distraction said that.
Are you all rendezvousing? Regrouping?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I do know who it was. I don't know if it matters, but I do know who said that.
Okay, so, but wait. As you all regroup, Sora included, he went through his. But through the cracks, two figures start like forming, like it looks like jelly actually. Starts forming into a Stantler and a Shaman.
Yeah, I knew it.
And roll for initiative.
Yeah, I knew it.
Eckhart,
It was Eckhart who said that, and it was I can't remember which shaman it was, but it was. No, wait, I do remember.
Oh
It was
my
Hayes
God.
the Innkeeper.
It means that whoever didn't get it right, we have to fight them. Oh, great. It could have been as much as 5 enemies at once.
Eckhart the Magnificent, why must you betray me?
You didn't even guess.
No, you didn't!
Yes, that's why I just said Eckhart the Magnificent. Why must you betray me? because Henry didn't know what it was supposed to be.
Okay, hold on. Initiative. Oh crap, why can't I remember these things? It's dexterity, right?
Yeah, it's your base dex.
Yeah.
Is it possible to get more initiative than just your base dex?
Yeah, some classes have features.
22!
Wait, I thought it was base dex plus proficiency. I did it wrong.
No, it's just your dex. Well, if you have like some silly little fighter thing that allows you to do that, maybe. I don't know. It should say it on the sheet I gave you. If I actually wait, you get advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah.
We're fighting a whole lot of jello tonight.
Alright, I'll just roll.
Okay. So who has the highest?
Currently Mr. Schroeder.
So Rodney.
8, 16,
It's a tie.
19. So
19. Okay.
19, I got 13. So yeah, it's Rodney, Rafa, me, then Henry.
Yes, I'm in the back there.
And Sora and
Always
Minikyu.
getting last.
What was Henry's again?
5.
5. Okay. Oh.
Yes!
Unlucky you. Go last.
Yes, I'm the unlucky one now.
All right, Rodney. How do you want to start this off? You're all kind of grouped together. These things are about 10 feet in front of you.
It's just a whole bunch of jello.
Yeah, it's like these like black wibbly wobbly mockeries.
Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Just give me a second.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Well, first, it would be able to be smart to try and see what kind of capabilities they have. So, we're not going to get up close first. I'm going to take my last remaining Iron Thorn, and I'm going to throw it at one of them.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Shoot. It's a throwable item, so...
It should be
there's
plus
no
5.
differences there.
Yeah, it should be just your...
Actually, it should be plus 6, because...
Oh, yeah, you leveled up, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You won't get sneak attack or anything, though, because it's next...
I know, I'm just testing.
Yeah. Okay, that's... Which one are you hitting? The Stantler one or the Shaman one?
The Stantler one.
Okay. You do hit it, so roll for damage.
Sure thing. Shoot. Damage, 1d4 plus 4.
Oh, I just realized I need to put +2 on like everything that doesn't. Oh no, I
6.
did.
Ooh, maximum damage.
And it's
Nice.
critical. No, hold on.
No,
I have to roll a
dirty
natural
20.
20 for that.
Yeah.
It's a dirty 20. I forget!
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
you...
not good at this game.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so something you notice when you whip your thorn at it, when it hits the Stantler's body, the thorn kind of corrodes and sort of melts inside of it.
Okay. They're corrosive.
On to Rafa.
Did I say this out loud?
Yeah.
They're corrosive?
Yeah.
I suddenly don't want to Fire Fang the Shaman anymore.
Ugh.
Come on, go ahead and try it. It'd be delicious.
Yes, do it, cat.
No, I'm kidding. Don't actually do that. That's not good.
It depends on whether this affects everything or just equipment, but that's worrisome.
Cat, do it.
I mean, Cat will do what Cat will do. We can't exactly influence that.
Exactly.
I'm like, there's not really
Look
much
at
I
me.
can do.
You gotta either attack and risk it or figure something else out.
Yeah, I think I just gotta go for it.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Hey.
add proficiency to this, right?
Yeah, attack rolls you got proficiency to.
Yeah. What are you attacking with?
Fire Fang.
All right.
Okay.
That was a terrible roll.
You still hit it though. What, you're hitting the shaman?
Yeah.
All right. You hit it, so do your damage.
And then immediately all his teeth fall out.
10 damage.
Oh, wait, you need to add your modifier to that.
No, it's just straight up fire damage.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
But for touching this thing, you take a die 8,
Oh,
that-
crap.
3 damage, acid damage from it.
I can trade a 10 for a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so no touchy roll is definitely in effect.
Lucius, it's your go.
Okay.
I bet it did taste delicious, though.
Probably not.
Wall jelly.
This is what Coke does to your teeth, ladies and gentlemen.
Can I get within 5 feet of both Rafa and Rodney?
Yes, you can. You're well, actually, no. Well, yeah, yes, you can because they're 10 feet in front of you. If you kind of stand in between Rafa and wait, Rafa and Rodney?
Yeah, Rafa.
Yeah. You can do it. You can do it, but you will not be able to hit them like with any melee attacks if you do it.
Oh no, I won't be able to hit the thing that gives us acid damage with melee attack.
Oh,
Whatever will I
chocolate.
possibly? I'm going to throw my
do?
indestructible shield at the Eckhart thing.
Okay. So, okay, Steve Rogers here props his shield up and he whips it. So make an attack roll.
Okay, let me make sure my attack... Yeah, okay, good.
I hope it's indestructible.
It is. Well, unless he ripped you off.
It has to be.
Well, we'll learn now.
I never read
Oh, dirty 20. What is with us and dirty 20s today?
Okay, yeah, you hit it. These things don't have the best AC.
I never read a comic book in my life, and even I know that's supposed to be true.
Yeah, it's supposed to be made of adamantite, I think.
Vibranium.
Proto-adamantium. It's like an iron. Hey!
I think I get the picture, Ren. Thanks.
It's like an iron vibranium alloy. Just
Okay.
to bring that up.
All right, so the shield glides through the Stantler, and then it bounces off a wall and comes back to you, and you indeed damaged it, and the shield does not seem damaged.
Yeet!
Wait, did you just say yeet unironically?
Well, he did yeet the shield. Anyway, is that all you're doing?
I do have bonus actions.
Has no one got a true amount for saying the word yeet?
No! It seems like you're the only one who has a problem with that.
No, I will not do anything else. My bonus actions are only for melee. Well, I have a couple bonus actions outside that, but that's only for melee attacks.
Okay, so it seems like you did a decent amount of damage to it. So Sora is gonna kind of go a little back and give you Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, so what am I adding if I want?
Die 6.
Die 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, add a d6 like a normal bardic inspiration, like your friend Henry here.
All right. Mimikyu, he does not want to get near these things because they
I
might
don't blame him.
melt his cloth up. So, and to be fair, they seem like they're really slow. So he's gonna go back away from the action. Now these guys get to go. And
Joy.
they get to do a bunch of fun things.
Oh, joy.
What define a bunch of fun things?
Okay, so Rafa is the
Plus, like a
closest.
legendary action.
Rafa is the closest person,
Oh well, learn by doing.
and they have disadvantage right now, right?
Yes, they do.
I assume
Okay.
so.
What do they add?
But it wouldn't make much of a
What's your AC, Rafa?
15.
Are we attacking ourselves again?
No, it missed you. This was the shaman one. The Stantler one's he's gonna try and bang up Lucius.
Of course he is.
I'm so sorry.
What's your AC?
7. I believe it's 17 off the top of my head.
Okay, it does hit you because that's an
Can you
18.
check?
It wouldn't even have hit me if I had the bracer. Crap.
Okay.
Okay.
So this does a die 6 plus 3, so 8 damage to you.
Yeah.
Oh, are you wearing armor?
Yeah.
It takes a -1. Because it starts melting.
Wait, it takes a negative what?
It takes a -1 to your AC.
Your armor's melting.
Oh my... You've got to be freaking kidding me!
Your shield is safe though. Your shield is not melting though. It's safe.
Oh my gosh, this is bad.
Let's be honest, they would have been funny.
Henry, it's your turn.
Yes, it's my turn. Finally.
Of course.
All right, Eckhart the Magnificent. I know not why you have betrayed me, but I shall defend myself to the very end, to show you the greatest of my illusory achievements. I shall other things of generic shonen anime speech. Genki Aidama. That's the basically the.
I have
Can you
to.
hit, can you hit both of them with Deki Adama without hitting us, actually?
Yes, you can, but I have to check something before you do it.
Oh, great. I'm gonna go grab a quick drink. I'll be right back.
I have no ranged attacks.
Without AC, I need nothing.
Okay, you're pretty lucky here. All right, so they have to make saving throws. Wisdom, right? Or
Constitution.
Yeah, what's their constitution? Oh. And what's the saving throw for it? I believe it's oh, what's your charisma?
My charisma is +2.
Okay, so that would be okay, so I'll say the Stantler failed it, so it takes full damage, and the other one takes half, I believe.
Yeah, if you succeed a saving throw, it takes half.
All right, so roll your damage. It's 3 die 8, I believe. Or is that 3 die 8?
I think it's 3d8. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. All right, 3d8.
Unleash your Denki, whatever.
Genki Aidama.
Denki Aidama!
Okay, so Eckhart takes the full damage, 16. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
And he explodes.
16. Well, Callum only takes 8. 2,
What, that
3,
was Caleb that said that?
Oh!
7, 8.
Oh, it's Column.
What?
When he was asking about Mimikyu.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
That was
thought it
one
was
of the
hasty.
shaman when we exploded out of the tower.
I thought it was Haze the Innkeeper when you guys were bringing in the glowing bag.
Yeah, I was like, it must have been like Hayes or that guy on the street that's just like, whoa.
Okay.
Mandela effect.
Well, the Stantler one, you've done some considerable damage to. Well, the Shaman one is still he's still kind of fresh. So, Rodney, we'll go back to you. Lucius is now standing between you and these two things. Rafa's kind of got is between the two of them, while one is kind of angled at Lucius.
Well, the good news is we damaged them considerably. The bad news is I don't have any range anymore.
I mean, you should still have plenty of spikes. I gave you almost all of mine.
Iron thorns?
Yeah, those. Yeah.
That was my last one.
No, it shouldn't be. I gave you. I'm pretty sure I gave you all of mine. Did you not?
My inventory, iron thorns times 1.
Did you write it down?
Yeah. Did you write it down when I gave you mine?
It was 4 of them, right?
I think. Did I give you extra after the water spike, or? I can't remember how much I gave you.
Me neither.
No. Well, I guess you have none.
Yeah, guess that's the best way we'll resolve that.
Okay, so out of options. Hold on. What do I have in my bag to throw at these guys? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to take damage killing these people. Let's see, a playing card, dice set. No, don't want that. Or crown, crypto. No. Shibba. There's nothing.
This is almost jokingly, almost not, but could he steal some of my iron thorns from my bag and then attack?
Yes. Yes, I'll say yes. I'll say you're probably organized enough for him to kind of see it and maybe go through your bag, unless you resist.
I do have a wand of drought, but I doubt that would work.
I don't think, yeah, I doubt that would work.
I think that only works on water. It'd be funny.
Yeah,
though.
so just steal one of my iron thorns and use it.
I'll go right ahead.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna borrow your iron thorns.
So he's pretty close, so you can just kind of reach in his bag and just dig out an iron thorn.
One for the windmill.
And who are you going to whip it at?
Alright, let's see. We got Callum and we got the other guy.
Eckhart the Magnificent.
Eckhart
The Stantler seems pretty battered, while the Shaman is pretty fresh.
I'll go ahead and finish the other guy off.
Okay, so since Lucius and Rafa are next to him, you get sneak attack for this, so you could do your initial attack, so just make an attack roll.
Sure thing.
Oh?
Nat 20!
Yeah, I have a feeling this thing is gonna die. Okay, so do the Iron Thorn damage first, so that'll be 2 die 4s plus your modifier.
Okay.
So that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you get double sneak attack. So how many sneak? I think you got 3, right? It's 3 or 2.
I'm level 4 right now.
I think it's 3, but just let me check. But you're gonna get 6 if it's
3 die what?
6. But wait. I just gotta look it up really fast. Hopefully.
I do feel like it is 6 though, but I'll let you do that.
Let's see. It's not until 5th level where you 3d6.
Okay, so it's 4. So you get 4 die 6.
4 die 6.
Yeah, sneak it with the critical.
Even being level 4. Okay.
Well, normally you get 2.
Yeah, normally you get 2, but you got doubles because of
crit.
I'll have to remember that. Okay.
And you'll get 3d. You'll get 3d. You'll get 3 sneak attack when you level up next.
So 4 die 6 by himself.
Yeah.
Let's do this. 16.
Okay, let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That should be
6,
a
7,
total of,
8, 9, 10,
24
11,
damage.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 10, 15,
24 damage. 24 damage. 24. Please be enough. Please be enough.
It was not enough, but you could see this thing is on its last leg.
Jeepers.
But it was a good hit, though. Good hit.
I pretty much saw the curveball of the century. He's still knocked down.
Rafa, it's your go.
I think I'm
Oh,
gonna
come
ask
on!
Mimi Q for some plates.
You can do that, and he'll maybe throw you one on his turn.
Like that's gonna be the only projectile I have.
You don't know Ember?
Nope.
Oh.
You could disengage and get out of there if you want, because they're still kind of in front. They're in front of you and Lucius right now.
Oh, sure, leave me to die.
But you have the most con.
I'm starting to lose that.
Well, not your con, just your armor.
Well, my con isn't helping me much when I'm losing my... Only half my armor. You guys have disadvantage. I only have my armor.
The Stantler's behind me, isn't it?
So it's kind of on your side right now. The shaman is in front of you, and Lucius is behind you. There's an opening to your right. There's no one to your right.
This is pathetic. Shit.
I'm gonna just go finish this Stantler before he gets to do anything.
Okay. So just what are you gonna do for your attack? Just Fire Fang again?
Yeah. It's my only move.
That does it. Do damage. Five damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Holy crap, how much HP do these things have?
Yeah, that does it.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just about to say.
It melts like a Zelda enemy.
You killed me.
But you on its way out, some of it splashes on you, and you take 4 damage.
Good.
Lucius, it's your go.
Okay.
You got this, Lucy.
Good question. Man, being one of our few ranged attackers and also being starting to become our weakest defensively is really starting to suck.
What are you talking about? My defense is worse than yours.
Yeah, but if you're around me, you get disadvantage. I don't get self.
Lucy Doocy has to save the world. Has bad luck.
Freaking heck. I have no other choice to keep Steve Rod racing my shield at them.
Wait. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm waiting.
Wait, do I want to blow this now or do I want to wait? Crap, I just realized, Nah, I'm gonna throw it. Thank you, Incensia. I'm gonna throw my shield.
Okay. So this is the one in kind of in front of right. Yeah, okay, so it's still ranged. So yeah, you don't get disadvantage. So just roll the hit.
Oh shoot, yeah, I forgot I get disadvantage. 17.
And damage.
Good enough.
Oh wait, whoops. I nearly did a D20 plus 4, or plus 2.
7. Okay, that wasn't a melee attack, so you're safe from poisons or acid splashing all over you. And then we're gonna go to Sora, who was very impressed with your awesome hit there, Rodney. So he's gonna what's he gonna do? Let me see here. What can he do?
Something to repair my armor?
I don't think that's his area of expertise.
So Q's gonna give you something? What's he gonna give?
Crow's looking to see what he can give.
Okay, actually,
Come on, Q, give me something good.
he's gonna use.
I'm just gonna call him Q from now on.
He's gonna use this it spell. He starts. It seems like he's mocking this blob. He's like, "Yeah, you take that, you stupid piece of jelly." And
Are these void shadows?
Unlikely because Void Shadows didn't deal damage to you when you dealt damage to them.
and he does 4 damage to it,
Okay, so he has Vicious Mockery.
and it has disadvantage even without Lucius's thing going on. So.
Yours is a thing going on.
So then we go to Mimikyu, who's gonna he's gonna throw a plate at you, Rafa. So make an acrobatics.
Well, congratulations, you got what you wanted.
I'm calling it now.
This will be hilarious.
So roll to catch the plate.
Acrobatics.
I mean, wouldn't Rafa be expecting it?
Well, you're still trying to catch something. Okay, yeah. You do
got
this
it.
like magnificent like jump in the air, catching it in your mouth. You are now wielding a plate.
Nice throw.
It's kind of a reoccurring theme in this campaign.
I know this is a bit of a non sequitur, but Fenix also knew Vicious Mockery.
The shaman Jelly is gonna try and attack Lucius.
Ah, why me?
It's always you, Lucius.
But it has disadvantage this time. Make sure you put like -1 next to your armor too, just so you know it's damaged right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is
Remember me was remember the quote, because otherwise, haunted
Okay.
memories are gonna bite you in the ass.
I think 15 does not hit you.
No, it does not. As of right now, in any case.
Yeah. Okay, so you're safe. Henry, it's your turn, Henry.
I can't believe I didn't remember. I didn't remember the great Eckhart the Magnificent, my idol, the very Pokémon who inspired me to become a magician in the first place.
You must have turned into your own magician then if you didn't think of him so much. Don't worry, I'm saying it's a good thing.
Well, I guess I'm some sort of martial arts magician now.
That's the spirit.
Now to think, how could I attack this shaman?
You know, writing combat now, I guess, is pretty darn difficult now that I think about it.
You have so many things.
I
that we can
generally don't. You can keep going, Red. I'm just. I generally don't write out all chat that we're having, and only write out either if we're actually giving out commands or suggestions or stuff like that. I'll write that out. Otherwise, I'll just write the actions.
No, I'm just saying because I had to write that part of the first chapter. all
Okay,
by
let
myself.
Red take his turn.
Sapphire.
Just
I will
wasting
use
time
the
as you think.
sapphire flute.
Oh yeah, you have not used that today. That is true.
Look, I'm just wasting time so that Ren can think.
Okay, well he's ready. What spell was that again?
Tidal wave.
Oh.
It's either shape water or tidal wave, but it's clear that I'm gonna use
Yeah.
tidal wave.
Let me see the.
Okay. What you got? What happens is kind of with water, you got a 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. The enemy makes a dexterity saving throw, and on a failed save, the creature takes 4d8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, well, them and their negative dex, I don't think they're gonna make this, or it's gonna be. Well, it got a 8, so I do not think that passes.
Oh.
So
You know, if it weren't for Ren's
Okay,
terribly
So wait, do you have to look at my dexterity?
Okay.
No,
No.
it's their dexterity. They try to beat your saving throw.
Yes.
And
If it weren't
I
for Henry's low HP, I could say Henry's is the best character
Well,
in the
the
game.
thing is, wait. So I have to do
48.
You- Yeah, do
okay,
48.
48, and they have to do a dexterity saving throw against that number. Okay.
And they have failed it, so you just get the full 48.
What the
Oh.
hell? I just posted it and it's not working. What happened?
Dice code.
Dice parser. It says it's asleep, but oh, there it is.
Ah, okay.
You can stop.
80.
That's a thing.
It's like, wait, why is an Elekid doing a water attack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Yeah, you banged him up a lot. He cannot go prone, so you don't get that stipulation. Rodney, it's your go.
Oh, my turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Henry just dropped a big torrent of water on this guy.
See, the thing was, I was actually debating on using my thing, but I don't want to waste it.
So he looks pretty badly damaged. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
he's a gooey black pudding like creature. And so he can't look. I don't think he can look any more wetter, but if he could, he would.
I don't think it's a good idea to still touch the guy, though. But you know, when life throws you lemons, throw another iron thorn.
So you digging through Lucius's personal belongings and.
I am really sorry about that, Lucius, but I'm just out of stuff to throw.
Okay, well, make an attack roll.
Ah, finally found one.
Oh, I thought that was another 20 for a second there.
I was hoping that was another 20.
But you hit it normally, so do the die 4 and then
You got it.
2 die 6 sneak attack. Because Rafa is next to it. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 die 6, another 7.
7.
3, 4.
12 damage. I can do the math faster in my head.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing the math of the damage. I'm doing the math of what it has right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, as someone who's DM, that's sometimes a bit of a process.
Yeah. All right. If Rafa, that's all. I mean, if Rodney, that's all you want to do. It's gonna go back over to Rafa.
All in my turn.
All right. Rafa, it's your
You're
go.
supposed to place one card face down before you end your turn.
This isn't a card game.
You have a plate in your mouth right now.
All right, time to chuck the plate at the shaman.
Okay, so I have to warn you a few things here. This is an improvised weapon, so it's just gonna go off your dex. Just no proficiency or anything. You are close ranged right now, so it's gonna be at disadvantage too. Do you still want to do it? Do you want to move? But you'll take an opportunity attack, so
You'll take an opportunity attack, but I have protection, so...
yeah, it's disadvantage. If it
Don't
tries...
worry, Lucius will be
I'll
your
just smack
shield.
him in the face with the plate. If it works, it'll be cool.
I'll
Wait, actually, if Rafa smacks in the face, that's not a ranged attack, so...
Yeah, that won't be a ranged attack, but you'll still take the acid damage, and it'll corrode the plate. I think it'll just break on contact anyway, but...
All right, so we still gotta throw it.
Yeah, you can either... You have one of two options. You can either swack it in the face, but you'll be,
You'll get splashed.
Just throw it like how Rodney throws
Sorry,
a pot of
anyways.
slop.
Yeah, you can either whack him in the face, or you can disengage, or, well, no, you can't disengage, or you can move away from it, hope that my protection will protect you, and then throw it.
You won't have disadvantage. And you won't get splashed.
Decisions.
I'm just gonna chuck it and hope for the best.
You're chucking at close range, so it counts as a melee hit. So just make a attack just using your dexterity, no proficiency.
I just love these moments, don't you?
That hits it. That hits it, and it does 1 damage.
Well, I was gonna say I wanted to use a superiority die.
Oh, okay, yeah, you could do that. What does it do?
It allows me to throw a D8 on there.
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
I only have 4 of them.
Extra damage.
This mystical plate here.
8 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait a minute. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so it dies, but
Yes.
but you take some splash damage. You take 3 more splash damage of acid, but you're out of combat. You're all done. You beat the. There could have been more of these things, but
That's what I said earlier.
I knew the blade wouldn't work eventually.
a door also opens in front of you.
Well, that wasn't a chore now, was it?
Well, could have been worse if more of us failed it, but...
I'm brushing my teeth.
That's it. Optimism.
Let me check something quick.
Still, I gotta say, no sign of rain anywhere.
That's odd, and the fact that it didn't have a door for rain also is really odd. Still, the thing is still telling us to go forward, so I guess all we can really do is go forward.
Oh, hold on. 1 second, I'm gonna run off. Continue without me.
Okay, so I'll let decision making be by Lucius, I guess.
Oh, it just I texted what Henry's doing in the background.
Yeah, he's just eating orange berries.
Yes. He's eating orange berries until he gets to full HP, which probably wastes his entire bowl. And
How many do you have?
I was given a bowl of berries. I was never told how many.
Oh, this is just prepared berries, not orange berries.
Okay. Well, there's the 1 orange berry that I ate, so I guess 2.
We can throw them up and.
I don't recommend... I mean, you do you, but I don't recommend considering orange berries are best to avoid death saving throws.
I ate it.
Okay, 2 HP.
Yay.
And now I'm gonna use Healing Word on myself with the 2nd level spell slot.
All right, so you get an extra D4, I believe, plus
Yes,
your modifier.
2d4. Yeah.
Yeah, plus 2.
With 2d4. Yeah, because charisma.
Yeah. Excellent.
I got 8 HP now.
Alright, I'm back.
Sora can see you're kind of hurting, so he's gonna do the same thing to you. And you get... you get 6. 6 more.
I'm just wondering what Henry's Healing Word would be, considering
Did
like
you say
every
it was...
Healing Word is different.
Did you say it was Heal Pulse?
Yes, I know it's Heal Pulse, but I'm just thinking like going by D&D rules, you'd have to say something.
Oh.
We entered the next room yet?
No.
No,
you-
we haven't.
Okay, cool.
I'm suggesting that we should, but we haven't actually gone yet.
If there's no objections, you do that.
I do not object. I am just trying to. I'm just trying to pick myself up after, almost dying.
Again.
Okay, well, we're going then.
All right.
Now for my obligatory hat trick, so I could. Maybe there's something that can heal me. Maybe there's something that can heal me.
I don't think we've gotten this one before. So on your way to the next door,
We don't have a 7 yet. Yeah.
Let me just find it. I should always keep this out, but I never
Gotta
learned.
cheap tricks.
Oh, okay.
Wait, which number? Oh yeah. 4 was the handkerchiefs.
Lucky number 7.
Okay, so you start pulling out this beautiful rose, but it seems to have like such a long stem that couldn't realistically fit in this hat, but you're still pulling it out anyway. But you eventually get it out, and so you have like this kind of massive looking rose in your hand. And it seems to be the petals on the end seem to be shifting between red, pink, and white.
Fancy.
Very beautiful. Anyway, you're in the next room. It's a foyer like the ones you've been in before. But in the room above, it says, the kind of plaque above it, it says Hall of Introspection.
Hall of Introspection.
I forget which which number was the fireworks.
It's going to go through our entire history.
Introspection is gazing within oneself.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh boy, this doesn't.
Introspect-
personality
Hey,
test.
which number was the
Well-
fireworks? Because I remember we did fireworks at one point.
Well, I did some introspecting myself, so this should be no problem.
Crow, did you hear what I said?
Hmm.
Which number is fireworks? Because I remember we did fireworks. It is for some reason not on my sheet.
It was 3.
3.
Yeah.
I'm putting it's fireworks with an exclamation mark.
So we're going to this hall, at least I think we are.
Once again, we straightforward path. Don't have anywhere else to go, so Hall of Introspection it is.
Okay. So you go through this door, and as things come into focus around you from total darkness, it looks like you are. It's very strange. It looks like you are in the middle of the woods, and there's a clearing with a campfire, and it looks like there's a seat for each of you around this campfire.
Ah. Strange. A campfire.
Okay, I guess.
Can we take a look and see what the chairs have in them?
It's not really. It's like a log, but like they're kind of like a 3-seater, so everyone could sit down. Well,
Wonderful.
one log for 3 people, and you know what I mean.
2 logs.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a campfire.
You hear it crackling, and
In a test like this?
yeah.
With what?
You were in like a castle-like place before, so it's a bit stranger in like kind of a forest right now.
Are we
Never
meant
let
to...
it be said that shaman have very good ways of conducting tests.
Are we meant to introspect while sitting down at this campfire?
Are we meant to talk to each other about our personal lives?
I don't know, but I guess we should at least all sit down and see if anything happens, and if not, then well, chat, I guess.
I am
Right.
already on the log.
Okay, come sit down. Sora kind of sits. Sora and Mimikyu sit next to you, Henry.
That just leaves me and Rafa and Lucius on the other log then.
Okay, so when you are on these 2 logs, you hear like a voice in your head that tells you to share your fears.
My fears.
Share your fears.
Jeebus.
I am deathly afraid of earthquakes.
Well,
Yeah,
that was
think-
quick.
You mentioned that in the that one water cavern when we were near the Groudon statue, right?
Yes.
You notice the fire start to shrink a little bit when you do that.
Oh dear, it's gonna be one of those moments, huh?
Oh, so I guess it's a more abstract thing.
Guess I'll go next. I suppose the big fear on my head right now is I'm afraid for my friend, but I'm just in general afraid of being too weak to protect the Pokemon that matter to me, to protect those around me.
It starts to shrink again.
I can't tell if we're doing this right or wrong.
Me neither.
It only matters if we continue. I'm gonna go next. Well, I wasn't exactly exaggerating when he said one thing. I am a little afraid. No, actually, greatly afraid of death. When I'm an adventurer, I don't want to be known as the clumsy old buffoon that ended up getting himself killed. I want to be known as the greatest person of all time. To end up dying, end up fighting for a cause like that, that's the worst nightmare I could ever possibly think of.
It grows smaller.
What about you, Rafa? What are your fears?
Well, okay, so I'll be honest, I'm actually a little afraid of mystery dungeons. Going inside of them alone is a scary thought for me. Much like this place, without anything I know with me, I get nervous.
That's understandable. Mystery dungeons are very turbulent places. I mean, the mystery dungeons we've been through haven't exactly been fun. Right, guys?
Correct.
If there's something I know, I feel much more comfortable. I suppose that's why I like to explore and learn what I can.
Join the club.
It starts shrinking some more. It's almost as if like the area is just becoming secluded from like the bigger forest. And then Mimikyu, not being able to talk, he points to, like, he kind of brings out one of his spindly little arms, and he points to all of you, and then he covers his eyes.
You're afraid of us?
No, not afraid of us. He's afraid
of us ended up dying.
Yeah, he's afraid of us disappearing from his life. I mean, think about from his perspective. I mean, he was, as we learned on the distraction, he was part of a shipwreck that lost who knows how many Pokemon. Then when Eckhart found it and reforged it, he sort of ended up with a new crew, and all of them have disappeared now.
He nods his head to that.
So this will be his third crew. He doesn't want to lose us too.
Oh, I don't want to lose any of us either.
Sora seems hesitant to say anything.
Sora, what are you afraid of?
Come on, it's all part of the test. It's a test of trust.
What? I'm not afraid of anything. The flames start roaring.
Yikes!
Sora.
Come on, Sora, you have to be honest with us.
This is stupid.
Calm down, everybody. Sora, we are a team. We need to go through this together. Stupid or otherwise, we all need to face our fears at some point in time, and if we all know each other's fears, then we can help each other overcome it when it come what may.
You have to be able to know the things that you cannot change, being able to understand what you can change, and be able to have the distinction to know the difference.
It's no dumber than jumping off the cliff, which we already did.
That's true. So please.
I
Okay.
mean, listen, I've said quite a lot of stupid things, like a magnesium charged proton undulates. What is that? It was a line from a play. Don't judge me.
Sora, we just need your cooperation on this.
Okay. I, I'm afraid of being useless. I just don't want to be a third wheel to anyone. I was already becoming that in the choir. And I don't want it to happen again, not with you guys, not with anyone else.
Yeah,
Fla-
that's understandable.
the flames now peter down to nothing. And a door opens.
Well, there. That wasn't
Oh.
so bad now, was it?
Yeah.
Let's just go.
Well, don't worry,
Onward.
Sora. It's all about having trust in people and being able to trust that the team can work together just fine.
Oh yeah. Also,
Here's
just to bring this up, it was because of a ground type. It was because of a ground type. Sora and Farron had to face with me. It's
Henry, the fire's gone.
I just wanted to explain why I'm afraid of earthquakes. Okay.
Okay. Whatever you say, Sparkplug.
makes sense. And Sora, don't ever think you're useless. If you feel useless, then you just need to find a new way to be useful. Gotta think through, maybe talk to us and ask for some ideas, but I'm sure there's plenty of things you can do.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Okay. You go through this door, and it seems to be it seems to lead you to another foyer, but there's something weird above the doorway to the next room. It's cut. There's kind of like a scale in front of it, and the door is closed right now.
A scale.
Like a weight scale,
Yeah, like a weight scale.
Huh.
and there's nothing written above it.
Nope, there's nothing. It seems to be it's kind of blank. It looks like something should be there.
Okay, so there's a scale in front of the door, and there should be something above it.
And it's shut with a stone door.
I wonder if in order to enter, we need to trigger the weight.
The question is, what kind of weight and how much?
That's a very good question.
Let's try something. Let's try putting this rose on here.
You pull out your giant rose.
The giant
Hey
rose.
Nothing happens. If you're actually doing that, nothing happens.
Seems like that's not what to do.
Just drops to the floor. Your rose that collected all of the chaos emeralds or hyper emeralds or whatever.
It's hyper.
It's the super emerald.
Yeah.
It's a hyper rose.
Yeah.
Amy got all the chaos emeralds. That's what happened.
Obviously, it needs to be heavier.
I will put down that chunk of iron ore on it.
It seems to have no effect.
No effect on this scale?
Yeah, it's not even moving. It's quite big, I should add, too, the scale.
Well, no wonder.
Might not be items, but if it's people, I'm not entirely sure if I like the idea of leaving people behind to step on it. I guess we can at least figure out person-wise how much weight it needs. So Lucius is going to step on the scale.
Okay, you seem to get a reaction out of it, but only goes down a little.
Well, everybody. Anybody else want to come over here?
I'll step on it in tow.
Okay. I think Rafa went AFK, so I'll assume she's doing that too. Or nope.
I'm kind of still here.
Are you gonna walk on the scale with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all or nothing.
What's happening?
He's walking on the scale too.
Yeah.
She is.
Mimikyu and Sora will kind of join you, and Henry, are you gonna stay off of it? It's slowly going down.
I will join you.
Okay. Once all of you are on it, the plaque above the door, a green check mark appears. Ding.
Oh.
Another green check mark appears. Ding. And then an X appears. And then ding. And the door opens and it says combat.
Oh, of course, combat.
Combat once again.
But what did we do wrong?
That's
all of us were on it.
There were 6 times, weren't there?
I believe there were only 4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there were only 4. There was 3.
Or wait, no, that's not true. There's one more. There's 5. Then 1 should have been at the end. So it went ding, 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 ding.
But I don't get it. What's the one in the middle?
I don't think we're going to get that answer right now.
Rain?
As of right now, we just gotta keep moving. I guess we're into the combat portion as if we didn't already do that.
Easy.
You guys ready?
Ready.
Do I have a choice?
Here we go.
Okay, you enter this room. As things come into focus, it seems you are in a Coliseum now. You hear cheering, but there is no one sitting down. It's an empty Coliseum, but you hear.
So basically, we're in Olympus Coliseum in every Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, it's like that. And then down from the ground, kind of like on this moving platform that comes up, there is a Tangrowth. Roll for initiative.
Ooh.
It's about
What's a Tangrowth?
20 feet in front of you.
No, seriously, what is a Tangrowth?
The evolution of Tangela.
What's a Tangela?
Tangela is a Gen 1 Pokemon.
Just picture a bunch of vines with eyes in the middle.
Oh, got it.
Let me link you its Bulbapedia entry.
Rolling initiative.
Oh, it seems okay. So, Sonic got 18. Sonic got 18. Strider got 15. I got 11, and Fire Ally got 6.
Hold on, just let me move it up.
There. Now you have context. Okay, he seems he's going to be going right in the middle for Sora and Mimikyu. Ugh. They got awful.
It's gonna be wonderful.
Wow, Mimikyu actually goes first.
Oh, no!
Mimikyu.
Mimikyu's Speedy Boy.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Okay, so he's not exactly a fighter, so I don't know what he's going to do here. So
That is one Speedy Shuppet.
he's just going to run behind you like a little coward. Lucius, go. It's about 20 feet in front of you.
Okay. I can use create flames on it, right?
Yeah, that does like a die 8, I believe.
Okay. Then I will use create flames on it.
Okay, so you make a spell attack with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That probably didn't hit.
Yeah, you missed. Wow. Goes wide.
Well, there goes my good rolls.
Rodney. This thing is about 20 feet in front of you. Lucius just failed shooting fire at it.
What do you want me to do about this?
I don't know. It's your choice.
Okay. What are my options here? Okay. Calm down.
There's the luck I'm used to.
What is?
Missing.
That knife.
So what do we have? Bracelet, rope, scarf, box, war bag, removal rod. Oh, frankly, I don't know what to do.
Well, you do get sneak attack if you just go up and slash it, maybe.
That's all I know what to do. Just hit it.
You could run away, too.
Run away where?
Well,
Yes.
run back to you. Well, how much is your movement? It's only 30 feet?
Run away to where, though?
Run back to you, the group. Because you guys are all kind of clumped together.
Oh, what he's saying is you could go up, attack, to disengage, and run to us.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's what you
I'm
want to
gonna
do?
run up and I'm going to hit him.
Are you going to scratch him?
Well, what other choice do I have?
Yeah, well, just asking. Make an attack roll.
All I have is claws.
Well, I get the job done. Oh, so close.
Why are you? Well, then again, I can't complain. You're basically our DPS right now, so I can't complain about you.
Okay, so you get your scratch damage, which I believe is a D4 plus your dex, and then sneak attack. Or 6.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad sneak attack.
Still.
Then I disengage and then I run back to the group.
Okay.
Just a second.
Okay, so you scratch it, and then you run back to your original position with your cunning action.
Very much so.
It's this thing's turn.
Wonderful.
Yay.
Let's see here. Oh, okay. So it can move 20 feet, so it's gonna move up to you. And
Move 20 feet. Okay.
who would you say is in the front right now?
I don't know. It was
You-
Lucius who had the skill first.
Yeah, I'll assume Lucius is in front.
Oh, jeez. He's AFK.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll just tell him what happens when he gets back. Okay, so this thing gets...
No, hit me. Hit me.
Okay, I'm gonna hit Lucius. Lucius, attack coming your way, Lucius. Does a
Of course.
17 hit?
Would have hit even if my armor was up, but yes.
Okay.
He's
Why
gonna
are
do
you evil
quite
like
a-
this?
You take 12 bludgeoning damage,
Holy sh!
and it's gonna attack
He's
you
not
again.
dead.
It's gonna attack you again. Oh, that
Oh,
Legendary move.
that misses, but you're grappled, and it engulfs you.
Oh gosh, it's like the swamp monster in Avatar.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
oh no.
Okay, Henry, it's your turn.
Oh,
Lucius
Just
just cut.
gotta-
Yeah, you could free him if you want. You could see him, but looks like he's having a hard time there.
I will do some of my trademark improvisation, as usual.
Yeah? Yeah, okay. What do you have?
I have a giant rose and the ability to create fire.
Okay. Make your move.
He's gonna turn it into a torch.
Wait, but
Yes,
Lucius is
I'm
in there.
going to light the flower of the giant rose on fire, run towards the Tangrowth, and swing at it, hoping that it burns.
And you
Okay.
set it on fire with Lucius inside.
This is an improvised weapon, so I'll have to give you like it'll just be your strength modifier, d20 plus your strength modifier,
Everybody hates Lucius.
and we'll see what that does.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Tyler.
Oh no!
You miss miserably.
Ah!
Right.
Why me? Why
Uh,
is it always me?
Rafa, it's your turn. You
Sorry.
seem to be in your
I'm trying
element.
to pull out Lucius.
You know what? For once, it's my fault.
Okay, so yeah, you can try and pull him out, but it requires you doing a grappling strength check with this guy. So just your athletics versus this Tangrowth.
I'm like, I have a feeling this guy is really buff. Athletics.
I have that feeling too, and I don't like it.
Oh no.
He got 17, so Lucius is still trapped.
Oh, freaking course.
But and that's your action to try and pull him out, unless you want to use action surge.
This is not a
No,
Sam
I
and
don't
Max.
think I can do that.
This is not a Sam and Max universe, unfortunately.
Okay,
I don't get it.
so you're just gonna go to Sora next, or we're gonna go to Sora next then. I'll say the bardic inspiration probably ran out, and he's gonna give it to you, Lucius, in hopes of you freeing yourself.
Doesn't bardic inspiration last for an hour?
It's 10
Wait
minutes,
a
I
minute,
think.
I just thought I
Oh.
could have used my inspiration there.
Oh yeah,
Ah.
well we can rewind. Yeah, I guess it won't really affect anything.
Figure it out with puzzles.
I don't know if it would be worth it to use your inspiration there, but it's your choice.
Oh god, yeah.
I'll use the rose torch, my dude.
Okay.
Sam and Max. Ugh, I hate it.
Oh, okay. 15 was good. You're only supposed to. It's assuming the last hit was your disadvantage, but. Uh-oh.
Whoa, dog's going crazy here.
But luckily, your 15 does hit.
Oh. So I guess it's on fire.
Okay, so you're gonna do 1 damage with the rose, and then you are gonna do 5 damage with the flaming part of the rose.
What'd you say?
You do 5 fire damage. You do 1 bludgeoning, 5 fire damage to it,
All right.
and the rose is destroyed.
Of course.
Yeah.
I was that was my intention.
All right. Okay, so we'll continue with because Sora's just giving Lucius inspiration. Mimikyu is gonna try throwing a plate at him because he's got an endless resources of those, an endless supply of those, I guess. And he gets 10. No, that's not gonna hit. So he just whips a plate. It goes wide. Lucius, you want to try and free yourself?
I mean, I literally have no other choice.
It's either acrobatics or athletics.
Why am I always the one getting grabbed?
Why are you always the one getting hit?
And it will do a strength.
I swear.
It got a 2, so yeah, you pull yourself out of it. That is your action, unless you have a bonus action you want to do.
Okay, let me check. Oh gosh, I wish my dogs weren't barking right now. Well, I guess, probably okay. That's okay. I will use my bonus action. Wow, I'm so glad I actually put this down. I will cast Searing Smite on myself.
All right. So next attack you do will
Yeah.
we'll do some.
Deal. Let me check. Next attack will deal. I know it'll deal fire damage. I just can't remember what.
Yeah.
It exactly does. Next attack will do 1d6 fire damage.
Yeah. And it gets set on fire.
Yeah, and it gets set on fire.
All right. So let's go to Rodney. Lucius is in front of this thing that just engulfed him. And you're kind of back with Mimikyu right now.
And the thing is on fire.
No, Henry only did fire damage to it. He didn't set it on fire yet. Because it was only a little rose.
I thought Lucius did that.
No, he's gonna with his next attack.
Oh!
Yeah, my next
Cool.
attack, if it hits, will set it on fire.
Well, okay. Let's attack it again.
Okay, are you gonna do the same runaway strategy as before?
Damn it, Will's
I
doing
mean-
you!
Well, I mean, technically running away isn't exact. You could because if you're next to me, you're much tankier than if you run away.
What?
I have protection. I give you guys disadvantage. Remember?
Okay, cool. I'll be right near Lucius when I finish up what I was doing. Okay.
Okay. You're just gonna scratch.
So I run up and I give him a blow up.
All right. So roll for an attack. You hit.
Not surprising.
So sneak attack and your normal damage. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8.
And I run to be right by Lucius's side. Because that's what good buddies do.
Well, he was already like right next to it, so you don't really move.
Whatever.
Yeah. We go to this thing. It wants a piece of Rodney for just scratching it and sneak attacking it.
Thank you!
Disadvantage it. And it misses. There's no way it's hitting with the 3.
Okay, good.
But it gets another attack.
Base for impact.
Okay, it's gonna hit you, but one of them was a 20. So you're lucky you had that disadvantage. Okay, so this one does a die 8? Die 8?
Bring it on.
Yeah. It does 12 damage to you, and it swallows you. Inside you go.
Gosh darn it.
Henry, you just watched some Rodney Vor.
Well, I did not expect Vor.
Yeah.
Bro, your obsession with war is starting to get really annoying.
Yeah.
Vor!
You mean this is not the first time?
Vor!
What do you want to do, Henry?
Well, in order to counter this voring action,
Yes?
I shall utilize. Wait a minute.
Wait,
Wait a minute.
I think I thought of something too.
Lightning lore.
Yeah, on Rodney.
No! What?
I'll pull him back.
Okay, you're gonna do it on Rodney.
Lord of what?
Okay, so this would
He's
be
gonna kill me!
this would be like a. Is it a spell attack or is it a saving throw?
It's a spell attack.
Okay, so make.
Honestly thinking this is gonna save me?
Okay, so do a spell attack against Rodney.
Hey, listen.
This was not my idea.
It's just what I could think of. No. I'm gonna throw my handkerchief rope.
Oh, okay.
God, you're such a pet.
The Tangrowth starts like eating your handkerchief rope, and you could see it inside. Well, not really, because it says you're blinded inside of here. So I'll give you I'll give you an investigation on your turn to see if you find the handkerchief.
Oh gosh.
Rafa, you see Henry like whip this handkerchief scarf at the Tangrowth.
All right. It's fire fang time.
All right, make an attack roll.
Hot dang, why does this keep happening?
That's a miss. Goes wide. It doesn't seem like it's deceptively bulky. Well, I guess not really deceptively. It really is bulky. But we are gonna go. Well, do you want to do anything else? I forgot your ridiculous fighter things can change stuff.
I'm afraid of the next room is the problem. I don't trust the next room.
No.
Oh, freaking heck, freaking heck, freaking heck.
This looks so nice.
Sure, I'll action surge this. Let's go again.
Okay, another fire fang. You miss again. You get your second wind. Well, I say second wind, but you have an ability called second wind. You try again, and you miss. We go to Sora, and
I'm just bouncing off of this thing.
I'm stuck.
This is going horribly.
Sora will
you, Sora, take this Tangrowth sand in marriage?
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm leaving my life to these guys.
You got an investigation check to grab the rope.
I know, but I hate this.
He's going to use Bane on this Tangrowth. So let me see here. All right. Yeah. Just need to keep it open to remind me. Mimikyu is going to fish in his reservoir of stuff, and he pulls out a spike, and he tries throwing that. And
Why did he have that?
Oh, he has lots of stuff. He hits it with that, and this isn't going to do much damage. He does 1 damage with the spike. For what it's worth, the spike is now on the ground next to the Tangrowth. Kung, kung, kung. We go to Lucius. You watched Rodney get engulfed by this thing, and there is a handkerchief sticking out of it.
Okay, so, question. If I light it on fire, will that...
Hurt Rodney?
Yes, if I light it on fire, would it hurt Rodney as well?
Probably. Realistically.
Oh,
Yes.
Freaking heck, of course. Okay. Then let me check some things. Frick.
It hits when Rodney gets impaled.
Hey, what is with this dog? Stop it! Stop it!
Oh yeah, insult to injury. Either I get impaled by a damn spike, or I get it burned up to a crisp.
Well, frick, I keep missing this. Sorry about this. Just a second.
Sucks.
Yeah, this is not going well. Okay, I am going to use Scorching Ray on this thing.
Okay, what's that do?
Gorging ray.
That's 3 spell attacks.
Alright.
And it does not light it on fire.
Oh, your Scorching Ray?
Yeah.
With your bracelet? Okay, yeah, sure thing. That hits. You want to just do the hits first and then damage after? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing the hits first and damage after.
That hits.
Dirty
Okay.
20. Dirty 21.
Come on, if I could get a nat 20, this would be...
Oh, forgot the exclamation mark.
Forgot the exclamation mark.
Oh!
Whoops.
And that one
Nine.
misses. Okay, so you hit it twice.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait. I can add inspiration to this.
yep, you can.
Okay. This is probably a stupid idea, but...
But I'm trapped.
You
Yeah, I kinda... By...
Ooh. Ooh. No.
Oh, this thing has 15 AC.
Okay, well, you hit it twice, so do your damage for both hits. Those are both going to be doubled.
Oh, doubled?
Yeah, they're going to be... Well, do just normal damage, and then it'll get doubled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a terrible roll.
So that's 20?
Yeah, that's 20.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Guy probably
11,
has
12.
like 50 hit points.
16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, you don't give me enough credit here. But you get 2 of them? Or that was both of them?
That was both of them.
Okay.
Because I do, wait. What level spell slot do I do it at?
You just kind of do the normal one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's the normal one, then yeah. I only do 2. I only do 2 per hit.
All right. We go to Rodney next then. Do an investigation roll for me.
FML.
There's like I feel kind of dirty describing vines going all over you through your orifices.
I'm not even going to ask what that is.
No, you do not find it. But you could try and escape naturally.
Okay, how?
Athletics or acrobatics versus
Acrobatics it is.
Oh, sorry. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's okay.
22. Oh, please be good.
Yeah, you get out. Ugh. Oh, yeah, you're out. That was your... You can move if you want to. You're still in... No, well... Yeah, you can still move. You still have your cutting action. You could disengage, too, if you want to.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, so you're just getting away from it?
Yeah, I want to step back.
Okay. So it's just Rafa and Lucius in front of it. It's gonna throw an attack each of your guys' ways. But I believe it's disadvantage for Rafa, though.
Yeah.
Unless it eats Lucius first.
Crow, please, no!
Okay, so what's your AC? Rafa?
15.
Well, okay, it got 16, but because Sora baned it, it loses a die 4 from its attack roll. So it needs to lose 2. And it lost 3, so it doesn't hit you.
Ooh.
Lucius, it goes for you now. It doesn't have...
Just...
And it got a nat 1, so there's no point in the bane.
Oh, great.
Thank Lord.
Okay.
Ah.
And then it goes to Henry if you're still around.
Henry is dealing with some dogs, probably, or something.
Okay, and we'll just go to Rafa until he gets back.
Ooh,
Speaking
good.
of which, I'm going to check on some dogs as well.
All right.
I'm so dizzy. It didn't smell good in there.
Does it taste
wait.
better than the sludge?
Wait, Henry is back. It's his turn.
Yep.
Hmm.
Oh, wait a second. I came back at my turn? Well.
Yeah. We were gonna skip over, but you came back just as we did it.
out by myself.
Well, I don't. Well, I don't really know what to do here.
Yeah.
So. Huh, wait. Well, how about?
Well, he just said,
Oh,
"I've been
my
violated."
How about I try doing doing another one of them cheap tricks?
Okay.
Never fails.
I got it. Wait, isn't this the...
Uh,
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Pichu!
Oh, actually, this could be a good thing. Throw the Pichu at it.
Oh my god.
Roll the baby!
Lawful good, guys.
Roll the baby!
This is
once
the
again!
player talking. This is the player who is not lawful good talking.
Okay, so again.
This is a
again,
bonus
we're on
action. So
weapons of strength, right?
you're just gonna hurl the Pichu at it?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I did before. Remember the
Yeah.
illusions?
Yeah, okay. So attack roll.
I'm just hoping it goes after the Pichu.
God.
Nice throw.
I'm kind of just picturing this in my head right now.
He throws a changeup.
He
He
pulls.
throws a changeup. The
Hen-
Pikachu lands on top of him.
Henry pulls out this adorable Pichu out of his hat. He winds up with it and hurls it at this Tangrowth. Why not? What the hell? Die 12 damage. Give it.
D12, Ren.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Oh, this is
I
going.
remember it did enough damage to
Yeah.
almost kill Henry last time, so it was just like, yeah.
It's a D12.
Yeah, roll a d12, Henry.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm just hoping it distracts the Tangrowth.
Ah,
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
no.
But you whipped it inside of it? I assume?
Mhm.
Or okay, yeah, okay, so the Pichu is engulfed. Interesting.
It took two
explodes.
more damage.
Rafa, it's your turn as you watch this horrific scene transpire.
Crow, you have
To
a
hope
weird
that's not
fascination.
real.
Crow, you have a weird fascination with. We're going to talk after class.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that didn't work.
no, you're going wide with all these attacks.
I'm just bouncing off of this
Yeah.
thing.
I just have to check one here. Okay, and how long does the Pichu last? 12 seconds, so that'd be 2 rounds.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Yeah, just checking some stuff. Sora will go over to Lucius and cure wounds on him for 4.
Okay.
For 4.
Yeah. Mimikyu is he pulls out a fork and he tries throwing that. And
Spaghetti.
he misses. Yeah, he's just trying to
Wait a
get.
minute.
Him and I are doing so good.
Oh yeah, I got an idea.
And it's now goes to Lucius.
Okay, well, I've got this fire power I've been holding. Where I can actually do something with it.
Yeah.
Great.
It's like when Goku could have thrown the spirit bomb, but Vegeta was in the way. All right, let's go. Yes, that hits.
Yeah, baby. Okay, this'll do
Just barely. But a
uh,
win's a win.
2. It does 8 bludgeoning damage and I think the fire damage is also. Let me check just to make
I
sure.
think it's a die 8 or a die 6. I could be.
Yeah, it's die 6 fire damage, and that's with no modifiers, right?
Yeah, and I believe it gets like set on fire afterwards.
Oh,
Just
freaking
one.
heck. 2 damage, and yeah, it gets set on fire damage.
Yeah.
And it needs to use its action to attempt to put out the flames.
How much does the flame do? It does a die 6 every turn?
Yeah, if it fails a Constitution saving throw, it does a die.
Okay. Sure. Rodney, it's your go. You're a little ways back from the action right now.
Okay, is the spike still on the floor?
Yes, one of the spikes Mimikyu threw is on the floor. It's an iron spike.
It's a club, though, right? Like, I'm imagining it like a...
It'd be like a dagger.
Yeah, iron thorns are daggers.
Okay, I'll try to pick that up.
Okay, you can run over and pick it up.
New weapon for me.
Are you going to attack it?
Well, there's the question. Where can I attack it where it won't just consume my weapon immediately?
It hasn't consumed any of our weapons so far.
Okay,
Okay.
give me a nature check, Rodney.
Sure thing. Please be good.
10.
Okay, that's good enough to know, being inside of it, that it could probably only engulf one thing at a time, and right now it's engulfing a Pichu, so you're probably good.
Perfect! I am going to take a stab at it.
Alright. Lucius and Rafa are next to it, so you get sneak attack with this.
Okay, so this is a... Also, this is a weapon. That's a dagger. So it should be no different, I think.
Yeah, nothing's different. It's piercing rather than slashing. That's the only difference.
All right. Wonderful.
Natural.
Wow.
Now, that's the second one. Wow, you get... Okay, so double dagger damage, so 2d4 plus your modifier.
Okay.
Rodney's the crit machine this episode. And then 4d6.
Oof.
Not the best 46, but...
Alright.
18's not bad. And for compensation check, I'm just gonna make sure that I'm behind Rafa and Lucius, but a little bit more backwards than a little bit more back than I was
Okay,
when I got tangled up.
Alright, so, yeah, he's, pretty effed up. Alright, we go then to the Tangrowth, who is going to attack...
he's not even gonna bother putting up?
No, he is not. Well,
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to attack you and Rafa again. So disadvantage for Rafa.
Lucius and Rafa again.
I have a feeling those are both going to hit. So yes,
Uh-oh.
here's a die 8 coming your way,
Oh,
Rafa.
he's got overgrowth.
Wow, okay, he's like really pissed off right now, I think. So
Lucius, I'm sorry.
So this would be 11 damage to you, Rafa. But you are not engulfed because there's a Pichu in there.
For now.
For now, I think it's gonna disappear next round.
Lucius, please hold on.
Lucius, you don't have disadvantage,
Lucius,
and
hold
it
on.
misses you.
Okay, thank goodness.
Oh,
Okay, and now it takes, and since it didn't bother with its flames, it takes damage.
die 6. It takes 4 damage.
Yikes.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Isn't that Peachy
8
going to
damage.
explode?
What was that, Lucius? 8. Oh, right. Fire. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So then we go to Henry.
Ah, yes. Yes, me. Me. Oh, wait, should I use my real voice? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. The voice I used all the way back in session 2. that I thought was too annoying. Oh yes. So, I will. So, considering current events,
Okay.
I will try and use lightning lure the on the on the the Tangrowth here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a spell attack.
Yeah.
I think by now you know the
Wait a
AC.
minute, wait.
Well,
Oh.
at least I'm not gonna get hurt from that.
I gotta double check if lightning lure is.
At least I won't be caught in the middle of it this time.
I mean, he was planning on using lightning lure on you.
Yeah,
What I was going to suggest is using one of his cantrips to make us smell and taste like flames, so that it might let us go.
Oh wait, what? To make what smell and taste like flame?
When we were inside the Tangrowth, I was going to recommend you make whichever one of us was inside smell and taste like
Fire.
flame.
smoke or
Yeah.
fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, you're not in it now, so I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I know. That's just when we were in it. That way, it might let us go because it doesn't want to eat fire.
I didn't think of that. So
Just do the fishing lure, okay?
I'm gonna do the lightning lure. I'm gonna throw it around. Okay, so I'm. What the heck? It doesn't say what it does here in this.
I have it on.
Page.
I have it on here. You create a last lightning energy strikes on it. The target must string saving throw or be full 10 feet forward and take 1d8 lightning damage.
So
Okay, so 1d8 for me there, and
Oh.
saving throw has to be.
no, it makes the saving throw first, and then
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. All right. So strength saving throw. It got a natural 1, so whatever happens is gonna happen.
Oh no! Why am I the unlucky one now?
Okay, so I believe, is it rounded up or down in D&D? I believe it's. I think you round up. So
Hey, sorry, I got distracted. What are we doing?
so it takes.
Rounds up, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So it takes 1 damage, and it is pulled 10 feet
To where?
to kind of in front of Henry.
Oh, come on.
But Arafa, it's your go.
You just see this Tangrowth being pulled.
Yeah. It's now, it's like back is facing you now.
Well, it's I guess it's that time of day where I plus 3 for 5.
Flail. Oh, you hit it!
There we go. Now we can get some good fire damage.
I'm gonna roll a 1.
Oh,
Oh, yes, I
so
did it.
12 damage.
I did 12 damage.
You did it. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This thing is like on its last legs. It can't take much more. Sora is going to. He has no spell slots.
I suppose Sora could probably use help.
Yeah, he could do that. Yeah, he's just gonna do that. He's gonna help Lucius, because Lucius is next in line. He's gonna point out like a weak spot on its back or something.
Okay.
Okay, Mimikyu is going to. I'm gonna make an item table next time for things Mimikyu pulls out. Let's just say he pulls out. He pulls out a snow globe. It's very beautiful. Like there's like a little deli bird in it, and see like Stantlers with a sleigh. But he just whips it, and it shatters into a million pieces, and he misses. Okay, we go to Lucius. You have advantage if you want to attack.
Does advantage count with spell
Does advantage count with spell attacks or?
Yeah, it's a spell attack. So still an attack, so you'd still get advantage.
Okay, then I am going to. Then I'm going to attempt to light it on fire.
With
Well, not attempt to.
Create flames.
Yeah, use create flames on it, or actually, that's interesting. It's on fire right now, right?
Yeah.
If I were to use control flames to cause the flames that are already on it to attack it, what would that still be the same thing, or?
Let me check. I believe that you could do something like that, but just let me check if there's any like stipulations to control flames. No, this is only for. It seems like control flames is only for. Oh no, this is continual flames. Where's control flames? No, I think that's an expansion thing. So let me check.
It's an expansion thing that all fire types have.
Yeah.
Actually, Rafa, you have burning hands. I just realized.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have burning hands, which is the opponent makes dexterity saving throw. So that's a ranged attack you could have used. You can only use it once per day, but you.
Oh.
I thought the firefighter would know that.
I don't know anything from the PMD&T document.
Okay, yeah, well, it says nothing about, like, someone being on fire, so, yeah, I suppose you could use the flames to attack.
Okay, would that be the same attack roll?
I'd say you don't need to make an attack roll with what I'm reading here.
Okay, then I'll
But it's only 5 feet, so I'll say it's only, like, die 3, which is just half a die 6.
Okay. You know what? I have advantage. So
Alright.
I'll just use control flames. And keep that in mind for later.
Alright.
Okay.
Forgot the exclamation
Oh,
mark
shoot.
again.
I mean, I pressed the right button.
We're on a roll, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, that's a hit, but do it again, just in case you get a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay.
No crit, but a hit.
Alright, so...
Okay. It takes 6 fire damage.
6. Oh no. 2, 3, 4, 5,
That
6.
still won't be enough.
10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, that's enough! Crumples down.
Yeah.
You hear the invisible Kingdom Hearts crowd. Your dog's barking, maybe. All the Houndooms and Growlithe and stuff.
Yeah, if you hear barking, that's me.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
I hope that the crowd's entertained.
Yeah. Alright, so,
Crowd of air molecules.
a door in front of you opens.
Please let this be the last trial.
I think I need to use second wind.
Well, you might as well wait until... Because that's a bonus action, so you might as well wait to see combat again or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess let's go through the door.
Let's get out of here.
Alright,
Yeah.
as you go...
Right behind you.
As you... the pleasant smell of roasted Pichu. You go through the door, and it looks like you're in some sort of big garden. And it's kind of like a greenhouse, too, because it goes off in multiple directions. But in front of you, you see a kind of a staircase, small, like a little 4-step staircase ascending to a kind of a platform where there's Gracidia flowers in this kind of bowl, and there's a depiction of Lucretia in behind it. And Sora says, "I think this is it."
Yeah, I
Well-
think so too.
First things first, gotta run down our checklist.
Okay,
shitty
let's
flowers.
find the astral orchid first.
Well, according to the professor, the astral orchid flower is blue, and it looks like it's shuddering.
Yeah, it looks like it's shimmering and sparkling.
We also need to find one of the orbs that is landed around here. Rafa, you got that right?
Yeah, is the orb doing anything fun?
It seems to have just stopped pulsating.
All right, time to look around the room.
So, this place isn't that big, but do you want to maybe split up and look for it?
I mean, Rafa's the only one who's got the ability to
Oh,
see if she...
I thought you were looking for the flower, I mean.
Oh, yeah, for the flower. Yeah, we'll split up and look.
They look for the flower, I'll look for the orb.
Okay, Henry, join me in the private room for a second.
Oh.
What?
Oh, great.
Down one of the... You can go back in after I tell you this, but down one of the paths, you hear that familiar voice calling your name. Henry.
Okay. I'll go down that path then.
Okay. Alright, so you're just all gonna split up and look for this thing?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm focusing on orb.
Okay, you're looking at the orb. Okay, you all look around for this thing, and you give me an easy investigation check because you know what you're looking for.
Of course.
Okay, I think that's a +1 for me.
+1 for me.
I can't use a nature check?
No, investigation.
I know what I'm looking for.
I have not found an orb.
I'll say Rodney found it over to the right. But meanwhile, Henry, join me in the private room again. Okay, so you follow this voice, and you see, like, this statue with a star on it.
A star.
And it seems to be kind of calling you. Henry.
The star is calling me. Does this mean I am destined to be a star? I will come to you, star statue!
You're gonna touch it?
Yes.
Okay, stay right here.
Okay.
It might be...
Okay, so you all found this flower?
Yep.
Okay, Rafa falls over.
Oh.
Just falls over?
Yeah, she's not moving.
Wait,
Rafa?
what?
Rafa? Rafa?
Closer inspection, she's not breathing either, Rodney.
God damn it, not again!
What?
Henry is also not with you.
What's going on?
Look, I'm just gonna get the astral orchid flower.
Frick.
I have the astral orchid flower in my bag, right?
Yeah, you have it. You picked it up.
Alright, I'm just
Sora's gonna
put it
try and heal her. And it doesn't work. She's dead.
Oh, frick. Okay, let's...
And Henry is not here either. He wandered off somewhere.
Can I do investigation for Henry?
Sure. Another not hardo. This place isn't that big, but it's still kind of maybe a little bit of a chore. Yes, you find him. You see him next to a statue dead.
What?
I got a bad feeling.
Rafa, join me in the private room with Henry. Okay, Henry. You don't know what happened, but you're in this grand stage right now with a roaring audience. You have all these like props ready for your performance. They're all cheering you, Henry, Henry. But something's a little weird here. Like everyone and everything is all kind of sparkling. That is, but one person in the audience that is Rafa, who's normal colored, who looks really confused right now.
What?
You see,
Seems that you all are sparkling with devotion today. I should.
What happened to Henry? What?
Well,
he's gonna do the Pichu trick. He's gonna do the Pichu trick.
of course, everyone knows. Well, now for me to.
Henry, I think you should be focusing.
You can't hear Rafa over all this cheering. She's just sitting in the audience. She's not nosebleed, but she's kind of far back.
Okay.
Yeah, but you could definitely hone in on her just because she's colored right compared to the twinkling, sparkling Twilight people.
You over in the back there, the Lytton.
Henry's calling you. Are you his assistant?
Come on stage, you Lytton.
Okay.
Okay, you you get out of your seat and go onto the stage.
Yeah.
All right, you're on the stage now. You said you'd do the Pichu trick.
Yes. Well, I will do the Pichu trick, yes. But first, before doing the Pichu trick, because I know you all like this, I will now make my Lytton assistant levitate. I'll make my Lytton assistant. No, I'll make this entire room completely silent. That's it. I'll make this entire room completely silent.
You see them try. Yeah. Hold their breath for your thing. You see them trying to speak, but they can't. You can see them like.
I did silence.
Yeah.
On the crowd.
This seems like way more effective than your normal silence. Like, I think your normal silence is only like a 20-foot sphere or something like that. This just seems to like get this whole grand audience, and everyone's cheering, though you can't really hear it. Just a second. All right, so what do you guys want to do? Yeah.
I'm going.
Are they?
Say,
Are they dead?
Shoot. Rodney, let's grab their bodies. Let's head up the pedestal, grab the Gracidia, and see if that gets us out of here.
Okay. I'm gonna go near Rafa's body then. You pick up Henry's.
Okay, so
Okay.
you kind of pick them up. They're kind of like, like dead people, tongue hanging out and all limp.
They're so heavy.
Okay, let's hurry to the altar.
All right, Sora runs up and he grabs one of the flowers. And then one more door opens.
Let's hope the trial's complete. Let's hope this is our way out.
Wait,
Let's
what
go
about
through the
the
door.
orb? Are we just gonna leave the orb behind or what?
No, it's on Rafa's person, I guess, still.
Yeah,
You know
It's in her
what?
bag.
So
Forget
and
about it. Let's move.
yeah, I don't really care that much about Niflheim anyway. So let's just move.
Yes, let's go.
All right. Be right back.
Let's
All right, so after your silence trick, you notice something weird happen. As you kind of turn back to look at the audience, like half of them are gone, but they're acting like nothing has really changed.
Huh.
Henry, everyone is disappearing.
What's going on?
We lost Rain. We lost Lucius. We lost Rodney. Now we're losing half the audience.
What are you talking about?
Do another trick! As your silence is...
Another trick. Well,
Levitate the Lytton!
Well, yes. I will make my Lytton assistant levitate as I will make my Lytton assistant fly like a bird, like a flying type Pokemon.
As you just say that, she starts floating.
Henry?
I,
How did he do that?
I don't know myself.
I think we are definitely in a dream, or this mystery dungeon is nowhere I want to be anymore.
As you look back, more of the audience has disappeared.
Oh, well, tough crowd. What about the musical accompaniment? Let's just Henry pulls out his lute and starts playing that song that he said he remembered his smooching friend by.
All right, yeah, you start playing this, and they're like, wow, he's so multi-talented, magic and music. And so you woo this crowd with your flute, your watery flute.
I said my lute.
Oh, your lute, sorry. It's lute flute, sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
Sapphire flute would, because like that's the difference. If I were to use the sapphire flute,
yeah.
I'd probably do something even grander.
But yeah, I could imagine. But now the whole crowd is gone.
Oh.
You're just
We should leave. We should leave, Henry.
Okay, I'll go behind the stage. That's what I'll do. This seems like some sort of weird dream, so behind the stage, that's usually something.
all right. So backstage there is a door, presumably like a back door to this this hall you're in, so to speak.
To the green room.
Yeah. When you open the door and look outside, it seems to be nighttime with a full moon out, and it shoots a laser and blows up everything, annihilating everything. Just it's over in a flash. But then you two find yourself in this kind of strange astral, like you're kind of like out in the middle of space on this rock, so to speak.
Nante koto?
It's ultra space. Lunala cursed us.
And you see
Lunala cursed us?
there are 5 statues. There's one of you, Henry. There's one of Lucius, one of Rodney, one of Rain, and one of what looks like it's a human, but it has no features on it. That's what you see on this little platform.
Some sort of strange creature is with us.
It's Sora? Does this mean I'm going to die?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either.
Yes. Well, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do.
If we think of a door back to reality, will one appear?
Yes. I will think of back in that place in the mystery dungeon that we were before. Just think.
Nothing seems to happen.
Maybe I touch the statue of myself. Maybe something will happen then.
You do that, and Rafa, you see him kind of go blank for a minute. And Henry, you see what looks like you're in someone's body right now, but they're on a deck of the ship, and they see a Meloetta. They seem to be like hiding behind some stuff until they go up to the Meloetta and begin talk. You can't really hear anything while you're like this.
Oh, it's just like when Henry met Nocturne.
and they just seem to be chatting. Then you look forward and you see a ship heading towards you, and then you're just out of it.
Oh my god, it is just like session 2.
What happened, Henry?
It's like a memory flashback before my eyes.
If that's true, we could find out who this human is.
Yes, let's touch the human statue.
You touching it together?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, yeah, Henry's gonna be using his real voice.
Okay, so when you touch this statue, I guess I don't need to explain what happens outside of it, but you see yourself, again, through someone else's eyes, and they look up, and they see kind of this, they see, like, it looks like the moon, except it's blue and has, like, patches of green on it and white. It's like this big sphere in the sky. Almost like you are in space, so to speak. And then it is running along, looking back, and you can catch glimpses of someone fighting something in the background, something big. You can't really tell what it is because everything's moving too fast because this thing is running. Eventually, they get to what looks like this big kind of altar with another effigy in front of it that has a bunch of musical notes. And Henry, you know what these musical notes are, being a performer like you are. It's to that Gratuita Harmonia song that the shaman were singing. And whoever it is looking up at it. And then you kind of see to this person's left, Sora the shaman walk forward. And these two people, this one you're inhabiting, are talking with each other. And Sora looks a little forlorn but happy before he heads up. And it looks like he's singing. And then it stops.
Oh.
You are back.
Like...
Sora came from the moon?
I suppose it seems so. It seems like Sora is from the moon. That's weird, because Sora means sky.
You hear breathing behind you now.
Oh.
I swear if that's Nyx, I'm gonna kill him.
And you see this shambling figure, about 6 feet tall, wearing a cloak.
Who are you?
Shh.
You can't talk, right?
What you saw was the future that may be.
So, we're going to the moon?
If that's what you saw, it is your destiny.
Well,
I didn't see myself, so...
I suppose the future.
Wait. Did we see you, Henry? Did you see yourself?
I don't know. Well, when I touched the statue of myself, it seemed like it was exactly like what happened on the Bruiser.
Wait, so if this is... Are they all the future? Mr.
Does that mean that I will reunite with Nocturne and the ship comes crashing
This-
towards me again?
This figure holds out its hand and puts it on yours, Henry. And then you wake up. Join me back in the the main room. Okay. All right. Both Rafa and Henry wake up. As you're
you might
leaving-
wanna-
Rafa's
You might want to tell that to Rafa.
Rafa, you can join us back in the main one.
Okay.
Yeah, these two deadbeats wake up.
What happened? What is
Is there grass? There's grass,
That's
right?
what I want to know. What in Arceus' name happened? We
been
thought you
carrying
were
you.
dead.
We've been carrying you on our backs for miles.
Listen here. I walked to a statue that was calling my name. I touched it, and then I ended up in some sort of magic show where my magic was much more improved, and then Rafa was there, and the crowd it vanished, and then a giant laser destroyed the theater, which
It
led
destroyed
me,
everything.
and then it led me to looking into the past with a statue of myself.
But it was said to be the future.
retelling the time that I first encountered Nocturne. And then he touched a statue of a weird creature, weird featureless Salk-like creature, and the Gratudia Harmonia was there, the Sora was there. Two figures were talking, and then sent Sora somewhere, and they were
Humans.
on the
From the
moon.
moon.
They were on the moon. I don't know what was going on.
As you crazily explain your story, Henry, you notice you have this orb in your hand that's sparkling. Very identical to the one Rafa has.
What is this?
Well, that's very peculiar. Rain
Yes.
found an orb when he... Hold on. Rain found an orb himself when he went through something like a similar dream to that.
Oh my!
And not to mention, you both saw the moon and a laser destroying everything.
Yeah, your vision might have been something similar to what Rain experienced.
Oh,
This is not good.
Dirt orb.
If I'm
Um,
not mistaken, we might be heading towards an event that could very well spell the end of our world as we know it.
oh no!
For now, let's the exit to the dungeon is right over there. Let's head out and let's see if we can digest this once we're outside of this dungeon.
Don't worry,
Is there
guys.
anything you all need to know? It
Yeah.
sounds like all of you are ending up with an orb, and I might die.
Well, we got our orb, we got the orchid flower, we got the Gracity flower, and by the way, do we want us to drop you onto the floor? Because we're on your...
Oh yeah, they're holding you right now.
We don't even notice.
Oh yes, that would be great.
Yeah.
And before you,
Nice.
So
and
I
before
drop
you
Rafa
comment on
onto
my
the
voice
ground.
All right, so you're just gonna leave?
Yeah.
All right.
Get out of here.
This doorway leads you outside back to Lucretia. Fresh air hits your faces.
Finally.
And I've never been more happy to see fresh air.
I don't want to go to sleep again.
I don't know what was going on. Something happened, and I don't know.
We'll have to worry about it as it comes. But right now,
Yeah,
we
let's
gotta figure out our stuff.
let's go back to the inn and let's unpack all this stuff.
Whew.
Sora seems to be kind of looking around kind of quizzically.
What's up, Sora?
Well, there's no one outside.
What?
No one's outside.
Usually,
Please tell me not everyone didn't disappear.
Oh no! No!
he kind of looks out to the sky. It's like around this time, they're usually shaman flying out for the plantations. That's when a very familiar scent hits your nose, Henry. And that scent you smell is that of spicy ribs.
I see. Oh no.
And we'll end there.
Spicy ribs?
It's
Anything
ramen.
but the spicy ribs.
Yeah. I'll give them a minute.
Spicy ribs?
Yeah.
I remember
Spicy
the spicy
ribs.
ribs. I'm not gonna tell you.
What the hell happened?
Spicy ribs?
Don't you remember? On the
Oh, frick.
No, I don't remember. What's going
I
on?
remember. Henry turned the guy's glove into the smell of spicy ribs.
Oh no!
Which means the human is here.
Oh, good. Because we just saw
great,
the
amazing.
guys.
Oh no!
There you go.
Oh no!
And Rain is not here too.
Oh
Oh, shite.
no! This is a major thing. Did he get turned into a metal statue? No.
Oh.
Gosh.
We'll have to find out Rain's fate later. Yeah. Like session though. Cool session.
This
Yeah.
was crazy.
Oh, freaking heck.
We'll see you next time on the
Yeah.
next Pokemon.
Yeah.
Hope you all had a great time. Bye.
Yeah, I guess we should take our bow out now. Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah,
Oh, good night.
Yeah. Went like 40 minutes over, but yep. Good night, everybody. See you next time.
Good night.